What's going on, everybody? This is Patrick from Porter's Unboxings, as you know. And guys, I just got back from Target with a pickup. So let's see what I got. I have got the special collector's edition of NCIS, all in 21 seasons. So you have wait, what's his name in here? And that Parker, Gibbs, Leon Vance, Ziva, McGee, Abby. You have Tobias. I don't know who. I forgot who this girl was. Ducky, Agent Todd, Knight, Jimmy, Tony, Tony DiNozzo Sr., I forgot this cast, man. And then Gibbs' dad. And then, God. Okay. Including NCIS LA, NCIS New Orleans, Hawaii, and Sydney. So all of the spin-offs. So you have the Ultimate Guy, number 2, NCIS Still Rules. Most Missed by the NCIS cast, Life After Gibbs, Tony and Ziva, A Farewell to Gibbs, season by season guide, our favorite episodes. So let's go through this. NCIS Still Rules. 21 seasons so far, and there is no end in sight for these. For the stories and characters on the America's Funny favorite TV show. So you have the whole cast there. You have Ducky, Tony, Gibbs, Abby, Leon, Jimmy, Tony, and McGee. And you have the NCIS Most Wanted wall. That's cool. You have Gibbs, Abby, Tony, Vance, and Ziva. Oh, that's awesome. You have the NCIS spinoff with Hawaii and LA and the original. You have Life After Gibbs with Agent Parker. New Guy Alton, Parker bound with his agent in All Hands, and then, yeah. You have Tony and Ziva, which they're getting a spinoff. So I cannot wait for that. Can't wait for that. Tony and Ziva come to grips with their flirty countship while stuck in an elevator. Talks about Tony and Ziva's moments on screen. Ross and Rachel, Sully and Malter. The question of will they or won't they have driven some TV's greatest relationships and hopeful fans glued to their screens, but few pair have been shipped harder or longer for that matter than NCIS Tony DiNozzo and Ziva David. Since their first meeting at the start of season 3, to the chemistry between Tiva, as fans dubbed the duo, was obvious. Tony's relentless energy and free-willing charm matched. And then you just get like a bunch of episodes with them. So You got season 3, episode 12, season 7 again, season 10. And then you have a farewell to Mark Harmon, a farewell to Gibbs. NCIS shocked. Gibbs has left the bullpen. A tight-lipped, steely-eyed NCIS boss man played by Mark Harmon since 2003 retired in the October 11th episode and was last seen at he last seen suspended. He had gone very rogue in helping take down a mining company CEO, but yeah, they don't make him like Gibbs anymore. He cared about his team and doing what he thought was right, no matter the cost. Here's why we miss him having around. Yeah, so if you want me to make a review about this magazine, let me know. The 5 best Gibbs episodes: Hiatus, Heartland, 20 Clicks, the Arizona, and Great Wide Open. And then his colleagues weigh in. Michael Weatherly says, a very rare person in this business because there's no assistant, no encounter. Mark is largely just a very straightforward, approachable, calm, aggressive guy. He is not a people pleaser. The late David McCollum writes, there was always a certain degree of chaos at one point during the series production, but Mark, it's all gone now. Mark was indestructible in putting our house in order. I really thank him for that. And then here are all of his rules. Rule 69, never trust a woman who doesn't trust her man. Rule 16, if someone thinks he has the upper hand, break it. Rule 18, it's better to seek forgiveness and ask for permission. Yeah. And then just going through all of the NCIS seasons, so Season 1, Season 2, Season 3 with Aerie trying to kill Gibbs. Season 4, you have the gang right here. I'm missing McGee for some reason. Season 5 when Tony saves Gibbs from dying from drowning. Season 6. NCIS takes the cake. Man, I miss Ducky on this show, man. I miss Ducky so much. Season 8. No curbing its success. Season 9. Season 10, you have Ducky performing an autopsy. You have Gibbs, Tony, and that's not Ziva. I don't know who that is. Practical Jokers. You have Mark Harmon and Michael Weatherly just on this page. Practical Jokers. You have season 12. The Quiet American says 12 years on, he remains NCIS strong silent type. Season 13, 300 episodes and still counting. And this is when Tony left on the show. Season 14. Then you have season 15 with the gang. You have Ducky, Jimmy, Nick, McGee, I forgot his name, and then Abby. Reeves. So you have Reeves right here. You have Abby. You have Gibbs. You have Bishop. And then you have season 15. It says, this is a show about characters. The audience takes real ownership in the people we play. Then you have 16 and 17. And then you have a real deep dive into 17. Then you have 18 and Gibbs getting arrested. And then you have that beautiful shot of Gibbs and his boat exploding. Then you have the last season with Gibbs when he departed from NCIS in the 6th episode, or the 5th episode. It says, blood in the water. The NCIS team is on the hunt for Gibbs after discovering wreckage from his pipe-bombed boat. Rule 91, Gibbs doesn't make it away from the explosion completely unscratched. A piece from his boat he spent years building got lodged inside, but he's back in action soon enough. And he says, I'm not going back home. It's have not been since... It says, I'm not going back home. I have not had this sense of peace since Shelley and Kelly died. And then you have season 19 about the crossover event. Then you have season 20, Unstoppable NCIS. And then season 20. And then season 21. Talking about the late, great David McCollum. And then they talk about their 37th favorite episodes. Just going. Behind the scenes, NCIS. If you want to look at that. Most missed, when they died on screen. You have Agent Christopher Pally, Jenny. You have Agent Todd. You have Jackson Gibbs. You have Mike Franks. You have Reeves. You have Ellie Fornell. A lot of great stuff here. And then they talk about the death of David McCallum in here, which I think is beautiful. David lived a great long life. I was in awe when I first met him, and all of us on the show were honored to have Toda Mark opposite of him. And then you have Ducky's most favorite cases. And then we talk about leaving Los Angeles, which I still need to watch season 15 of, and the final season. And then they talk about NCIS Hawaii, which I don't really like that much, but I like this season because Sam Hanna's on it. Then you have NCIS Sydney. And then they talk about NCIS New Orleans. And that is the NCIS look through of the NCIS the ultimate guide in all of 21 seasons. So if you want me to look through this more in depth, okay, whatever. If you want me to look through this and talk about Ducky's death more, I could go to that page, or I can go to any one of these pages and do the same thing. So guys, if you haven't done it already, please let me in to your YouTube subscription. Let me in to your YouTube subscription boxes on your phones, on your computers, on your tablets, on your PS4s, on your Xboxes, wherever you get YouTube, I want to be in the subscription box for. So if you guys haven't done it already, please hit that subscribe button right here. We are at 501 subscribers, guys. Way to go. And then please follow the YouTube buzzes. Yeah. So please leave your comments in the comment section down below. What did you like about this magazine, and what would you like me to go through and more in depth with this magazine? So please let me know it in the comment section down below. This has been Patrick from Porter's Unboxings, as you know, and I'm out. Peace.